She wins again. This is not fair. I thought 20 degrees, but 27. Not bad, Kodo. Wednesday, January the 8th, and believe me, absolutely excited. Adam Leggett's joining us, coming out of Pemberton, British Columbia, and the band Dakota Pearl, right after this.
Galaxy. FM.
Hello, this is Timothy Craig.
Hi Tim. Hi Molly.
Hello guys, welcome along back to one of the very first for the 2020 decade, and believe me, we couldn't get a better band to kick things off than of course Dakota Pearl, coming out of Pemberton, British Columbia, and we've got Adam Leggett joining us. He's the lead singer and lead guitarist, and believe me, absolutely feel sorry for him. He's been putting up with me already. Adam, welcome along, my friend. It is an absolute pleasure to have you with us. And believe me, my friend, speaking as a DJ, I told you the process of how we get our interviewees and everything like that. Well, basically my victims. And what I didn't tell you is I'm the final say in the matter, literally, my friend. After it's gone through the process and the board comes back to Barbara, she hands me a little device that I go driving with, and I Bluetooth this to my stereo in my car, and I go and make the decision, do I want to interview these bands, this person, for this music. I know nothing about it, hasn't even got a name on it, I just hear the music, and that makes my mind up, rather than have people influence my decision.
That is so awesome.
Other
That's a great way to do it.
Other than that, Adam, I've got to be honest with you, nobody else wants to drive with me.
And I don't know, is that the truth? Or
It is the truth. Nobody wants to drive with me. You know, they really don't. You see, we're in a milling town, my friend, so there's plenty of back road forestry around us. So there's nothing better than turning it up, putting the right foot down a little bit, you know, and having a bit of fun, and listening to good music at the same time, plus have a cold one. Maybe a Coke, maybe an L&P, you never know what might be in it.
Vodka, if it was gear.
Well, if it's coming out of Norway, it probably would be vodka. It really would. So we're playing Mississippi Woman right now, and I'm going to have a little chat to you about that. At the same time, I will throw in a fan question like, how do we get in touch with you? Are you on Facebook, Twitter, da-da-da-da-da? And because, believe me, the fans do want to know. And at the same time, that really is your modern day database these days, isn't it?
It really is, yeah.
You know, so we'll have a chat about that. Through the interview, I would like to talk to you maybe if you consider bringing Dakota Pearl down here to play in front of New Zealand audiences. We might be able to do something about that.
That would be incredible.
Nice. But I warn you, we're crazy down here, and we'll cover that one as well.
Who are you calling we?
We?
Yeah, it was you, not we.
Me? Well, as a face and representative of Galaxy 107 FM New Zealand Kiwi, we really are nuts here, aren't we?
Yes, I agree.
You agree? See? That's who I'm calling we.
Okay.
There you go. I got around it, folks. Did you see that? Clever. Anyway, just have a quick look. We have 5,514,000 online right now, so it's an average hour.
Sorry everyone, I missed that.
but we do. Anyway, let's go to the desk. Let's have some fun, Adam. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. It is 8 after 11 o'clock, 27 degrees. Just thinking about the degrees over here, we're boiling hot. While in Pemberton, you can go out the back door and just disappear into the white stuff, literally having a look out the back. So it's literally coming down right now as we speak. So I've been told by Adam Leggett from the band Dakota Pearl. Good morning here. Good afternoon over there, Adam.
Good afternoon, good morning, Grant.
It is a pleasure to meet you, sir.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, I tell you what, I think it was inevitable, to be very, very honest with you, since Dakota Pearl hit the system here at Galaxy. It's been going absolutely sublime.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much for playing our music.
Listen, we have you in a number of shows, including the breakfast show, and, we've only been back a couple of days, but prior to Christmas, New Year's, and all that festive stuff, by the way, I hope you had a very happy and successful one, but prior to that, we were getting a lot of requests for that, so literally, this was bound to happen.
That's so awesome.
Well, I hope you got a strong drink, because you may not feel that way by the end of it. Me, unfortunately, I've got coffee. I'm only allowed that while I'm on the airways, piloting the spaceship through the galaxy into the... we've got our little aliens watching. I've got to thank you guys, Galaxy's aliens, watching us, and it is an absolute pleasure to be able to bring Dakota Pearl and Adam Leggett live to Galaxy. Now, unfortunately, I've got to welcome you into the family, because now that we've done an interview, you're part of the family, and so feel free to get in touch with us. Let us know what you're doing, and believe me, we have ways and means of being able to do that, is like the Galaxy page we have on Facebook, everything like that. We encourage you to use that. Let us know all the festivals, everything you're doing, because, again, you are family. We want to know. Will you have a look at that for us?
That is so awesome. Yes, absolutely. We'll definitely connect. This is so great. Nice.
And at the same time, we will give you copies of everything we do today, right now. Believe me, the YouTube, the Facebook Live we're doing right now with everybody, we converted over to YouTube. You'll get a copy of that. Most people don't want to relive it, so they'll usually bin it straight away. Swipe left. But we'll give you photos and everything like that, and even some behind the scenes stuff that we do as well. Once we've completed this, don't go away, my friend, because believe me, we do a couple of videos, and one goes on our website, because for the amount of traffic that we have coming through our website, people don't just stream us, they get nosy. Go and have a look. Sometimes I feel very oogled. But what we do, Adam, is we do a video. We put you on the home page. Can't miss it. You really, really can't. And people go, and it's very, very quick. People go and find out who Adam and Dakota Pearl is. And before you know it, you got more friends on the internet. And I feel sorry for you.
Well, that is something special right there, isn't it?
Now, while we're talking about all of that, fan question for you. How do we get hold of you? Are you on the internet? Are you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, things like that? But more importantly, Adam, do you respond?
Oh, we respond right away. Absolutely, yeah. We're on Facebook. You can find us at Dakota Pearl /Facebook, where you can contact us at our website, which is just dakotapearl.com, and we respond right away. That email comes straight to me. We're on the Instagram, Dakota Pearl, Dakota_Pearl. You can find us on Twitter. You can come at us any angle you want, and we'll get back to you right away.
Nice, because believe me, I think that's your modern day database, if you know what I mean. So it's always nice as a fan to be able to reach out and have somebody authentically coming back to you and being part of that. It makes a fan feel good.
Well, that's cool. It makes us feel good.
Yeah, now, as I say that, I don't respond at all.
You don't. Barbara does.
Exactly. Everybody needs a Barbara. But I tell you what, just a couple of months ago, you see, for a couple of years there, I didn't have a phone, didn't want to respond, didn't want to be a part of it. I just came to work and then went home and had a private life with my wife and my family and stuff like that. Left work at work, home at home. Until Barbara came to me and she goes, listen, I'm just getting so tied up with this stuff. Here, You take over. So now, you know, maybe once or twice I might actually look at it or remember to actually pick it up and go home with this thing, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
So I apologise to everybody that may want to get in touch with me. It's not always that I'm able to respond, mainly because of my own stupidity. My inner idiot comes out all the time. It's true, Adam. It really is. So while we're talking about Dakota Pearl, Adam Leggett is the vocals guitarist. Dave Trimble. Now, I actually thought, because I have a piece of paper here telling me who I'm going to be interviewing. I got that pre-Christmas, New Year's, and it said Dave Trimble, and I thought, okay. Then when Barbara came in and says that we're going to be talking to Adam Leggett, I went, he's changed his name. How dare he? Dave Trimble, you've changed your name. So he's also lead guitar, and Gavin McDermott, bass guitar. Also Bryce McDermott, not McDermott, different person. Yeah, steel guitar. Now, not enough steel guitars in bands these days, I've got to be honest with you. Rosalind Steele, now that's a good segue actually, Rosalind Steele. She plays keys and of course backing vocals, and Dean Fezzer, drums and backing vocals as well. That's the band. Now, you originally and Dave got together and formed the band way back in the day. Tell me a little bit about that.
It was actually a battle of the bands. We had gotten together and we had like, I think four or five actually original songs. And it was to play a big festival with like Pearl Jam and like these just incredible bands. And we entered this battle of the bands. I was coming out of another band that I was with for 20 years at the time. And we played the battle of the bands and we won it. And then that born Dakota Pearl.
Nice. I can relate to that. In fact, my cousin did something similar with a band called The Feelers here in New Zealand, doing a battle of the bands as well. Guess who ended up working for him as their engineer?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, unfortunately, he still owes me money.
Classic musicians.
This was about 35 years ago. You know, no love there. Believe me, he didn't love me enough to pay me. But he did write a song about me, I will admit. Yeah, folks, if you're into Fearless New Zealand band, go and have a look. You'll find one there that just reeks DJ Grant. You'll find it.
Awesome.
It really does. But good band, still going today. And believe me, they've matured over the years, as you can well expect. But believe me, we'll still need bail money if we got together.
That's good. Good times.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get arrested all over the place. Starting tonight, literally.
No.
If we can get together, James, come and get in touch with me. Let's get on the juices and get arrested. Starting tonight. Tell me about Starting Tonight. Absolutely love this song.
Oh, that's awesome. I really like this song too. This is kind of a band favorite. It started out when we started writing it as there was a couple different verses that we took out, but it was definitely just a love story between like two friends that just wanted to get together so badly, but they just never took the time and didn't have an opportunity. And then that night, the guy just, I don't know how to say, got his guts up and, took a chance and told the girl how he feels about her. And that's what the song's about.
Nice. At least he was in the position of being able to do that and get all his courage together and be able to go. I used to run from women.
Yeah, I still do.
Hello. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, my friend. Here is Dakota Pearl and Starting Tonight. It's hot up here, Barbara. In here. Yes.
Yes.
How you feeling, bro?
Oh, this is great. Really stoked.
Nice.
Glass of water real quick.
You might want a bit stronger than that.
Well, I was going to make a joke. My dog's name is Whiskey. I'm hanging out with Whiskey right now.
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
I like hanging out with Grants. Or Jack.
There we go.
Jack's always
That's
good.
a quick drink of water.
Jack's good, yeah.
Yeah, Jack's always good. Absolutely.
How do you know it's water?
How do you, yeah.
We
I
heard
tell
the
you what,
tap.
we're not doing so well with the water here at the moment. That's a touchy subject, isn't it?
No, we won't go there.
No, we won't go there. Might get myself in trouble.
Yeah, so we won't.
Oh, what's going on?
So we can't tell.
Yeah, there's bugs in the water.
Oh no!
Yeah, we're actually going off to a council meeting after this to go and see what's going on. Cover it, you know. Yeah, it's all over the internet as much as we can possibly put it over the internet, but we can only use what the council supplies us for information, so it's pretty, you know, one-sided. So we want to find out the truth.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because hey, look, our families, our children have got to drink water. We got to shower in it. We got to do everything. Our animals got to drink it as well.
Absolutely.
There's a modicum of responsibility here that needs to be answered for. So
we can send the contaminated water over to Australia. That'll put the fire out.
Fair enough. Anyway, let's go back to the desk.
It saves wasting it, Grant, that water.
Oh,
and then they can give us new water. Theory.
Tyrone not just sitting alone. Yeah, tonight's the night, and it's about time. Tonight's the night, I'm gonna make it mine. My hopes and dreams come true. Oh, tonight. Well, it's a heart attack waiting to happen, they say. It's the American dream, it's gonna be great. I pray I get to know you every single day. Ooh, yeah. Starting tonight. Ooh, starting tonight. Yeah, starting tonight. Starting tonight. Galaxy.
That's you know, I'm used to turning the wrong microphones on, and I've done it again, literally. Sorry, guys. It is 21 after 11 o'clock, 27 degrees downtown. That beats our high, and the weatherman said 17 degrees today. Well, knew that was not in the picture. Got to be higher than that. Wednesday, January the 8th, and absolutely elated to be joined, of course, by Adam Leggett, coming out of the band Dakota Pearl. Now, there's a little something about the name Dakota Pearl, and you know, if I put a couple of songs together, we might be able to mash something up. Tell me, are we talking potatoes here?
We're talking potatoes, absolutely. It comes from we're the seed. We live in Pemberton, British Columbia, which is the seed capital potato of Canada. So naturally, we named our band after a potato.
Why not? I mean, we name ourselves after our national bird, which is a kiwi. So I can see the logic. I really can. But at the same time, no, I'm not even going to go with that joke. Believe me, no, that one's wrong. Better not do that. No, I was just told, you know, you can't say that on the radio. So, oh my goodness, I almost let that one slip. But at the same time, it is an absolute pleasure to talk to you. Now, when it comes to writing these songs, do you get caught up in a particular groove, or do you find that every fresh song literally is a fresh song? There's no carryover from the last success?
Every song that I write is new and fresh, and I'm trying to make every time when I'm doing a new record, when I start the writing process, I try and make sure it doesn't sound like the last record. And we've done that throughout our last 3 albums, have just progressively gotten better and better. And naturally, the guys in the band have gotten better and better along with it, and they have been, like, their input is, like, invaluable to me when it comes to that. If it sucks, then they say it sucks, then it gets thrown out in the garbage pretty freaking quick.
Well, fair enough too. Believe me, it takes more than one genius to make a complete success, I feel. You know, it's not only you, but it's your team that goes with it, and the people behind the team that drives it along as well. You know what I mean? So I get that. I really do. I couldn't do without the people I work with around me right now, and everybody that loves them, supports them, and everything like that as well. So it all is copacetic here at Galaxy. Now, having said that, it is nice to be able to talk about spuds with you, my friend. Just hope you haven't got a chip on your shoulder afterwards. Barbara says to me, you won't be able to come up with a potato joke. I think I've fulfilled that a couple of times.
That was it for sure.
Good stuff, good stuff. I've got nothing to lose, literally. But having said that, my friend, I would love to be able to talk to you about maybe coming down to New Zealand, down here in the Antipodes, and maybe doing a couple of shows. Would you consider bringing Dakota Pearl down here?
We would absolutely be interested in that, absolutely. If we could get a nice little tour together, we would 1,000% love to come to New Zealand.
Well, I tell you what, Barbara is the manager, and believe me, I don't know where she finds the time after working with me to be able to organise bands and everything that do come in. She's with Aurora Entertainments. Strange that, Aurora, you're from the kind of place where you can actually see some of that.
See them all the time, absolutely.
Unreal. I have seen a couple myself. I have actually been to Canada, but the last time I was there for the Olympics.
Oh, 2010?
Yeah, way back then, you know. You would have been a lot younger.
Yeah, not much, man. I guess 10 years ago.
Yeah, I haven't changed.
That's good.
I'm still 21.
That's an attribute right there.
Literally. But yes, I have been around Canada. I had a good look. Toured with a couple of bands while I was over there as well. And literally around the world with a couple of well-known bands. Just won't say that. Excuse me.
What's going on out there?
That's the police.
The police have arrived by the sounds of it.
And they're chasing a mobster down the road.
Oh, they're chasing a monster down the road.
Mobster.
Oh, there you go.
A mobster. I apologise. A mobster. Gang member here in New Zealand. Here where we are. Giving them a bit of a chase. So obviously the tax dollars are at work again. Christmas is over. No, never a dull moment here in the town we're at. We're in a place called Komodo, which is in the Bay of Plenty, eastern side of the North Island.
Okay.
Hi, Murph. They're coming back.
So not the Sharky side, then.
Not the Sharky side. Oh,
Yeah.
more going on, literally. Next thing you know, you'll hear bang bang and all sorts of things will be going around the place.
Holy.
Oh, they're just going up and down the road.
Yeah, they're just going up and down the road.
That was another one being chased.
Oh, another one being chased.
Yeah, something's happened.
Something's happened. Maybe
Maybe they've flogged all the water out of New World.
must have stolen all the water out of New World. Okay. As I said, we have a water issue, if you know what I mean, my friend. So believe me, water, bottled water, purified water, hard to come by where we are right now.
Honest to God.
Everybody's
right.
doing panic buying.
bought
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll get past the water thing, literally, and we'll get past the the police doing their thing as well, and concentrate on what I think is the artist of the day. Literally, my friend, you've been the feature artist in the breakfast show today. We have had so many people wanting to know more information.
More.
Maybe you should be out there filming that.
No.
Breaking news.
God,
What?
the fucking cop nearly rolled on the roundabout.
The cop nearly rolled on the
excuse the
roundabout.
language then, but
Don't worry. Tax dollars, we'll get it fixed. But I scraped the paint. Yeah, I get it. I really do. Sorry about that. It's not often. It's not often that we actually get to hear tax dollars at work as we're doing these interviews. If you know what I mean. It's just that. Well, I got to apologise. You see, it's rather hot in here. Now, you're on Celsius, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so 25 degrees outside, but inside here, unfortunately, it's been set on Fahrenheit, which is 90.8 degrees Fahrenheit. It's damned hot inside. And no air conditioning. We've got a couple of windows. That's it. The boss won't buy it. Well, they bought us a couple of fans. Yeah, they work.
Oh.
They work wonderfully. They really, really do. It's absolutely stifling hot in here, and I apologise because you're on the other scale, aren't you?
Oh yeah, it's winter here. It's snowing. It's snowing a foot last night, and probably another foot this morning.
You know, but you're used to that kind of stuff, aren't you?
Yes, we love it. This is why we're out here for sure.
Yeah, no thanks. We don't even know what a snow shovel looks like over where we are. It's always...
Hey, I like that. I like that life as well.
Well, I tell you what, where we are, we actually are in a little bowl surrounded by some hills, so we have our own biosphere. And the weatherman says, 17 degrees in New Zealand, Bay of Plenty, 17 degrees. Where literally we create our own temperature, and we're now 25 degrees. They have no idea.
They never do.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure they take a dart and throw it at the board and say, that'll do.
Right.
Never look out the window to be sure. Was that a flash? Sorry, just something flashed while I was saying that. With all the excitement going on, maybe, just maybe, we might be able to make breaking news yet. You never know.
No.
Yeah, especially if somebody gets hurt or something like that. They crash their car. You never know what might happen. We don't have a telex, do we? No, it's text these days. The police will text us and let us know what's happening. Yeah, and if they're that regular, usually it's 24 hours after the event, so we can't go down the road and take photos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, censored news. We'll tell you tomorrow. Anyway, speaking of which, by the way, we are the future here in New Zealand. We were the first to see New Year's and everything like that. You're a little bit behind us, so kind of thinking, my friend, what say I take down all the lotto numbers, get Barbara to send them over to you. It'll be our Saturday, it'll be your Friday. You go down to the shop, buy a ticket. If we win, I'll go you 50-50.
Oh, let's do it. Let's go for it. Sounds good to me.
Be a damn funny experiment if it worked, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I could retire. That'd be great.
Yeah, it would be. It would be great. In fact, I'd love to be able to do that one day myself. You're dangerous with that. Who's online with us right
We've
now?
got Merv Penny.
I'm sorry?
Merv Penny.
Uncle Merv's with us.
Yeah.
Merv Penny. Yay. Welcome along. Kiwi artist in his own right, and believe me, absolutely stunning artist for the rock industry here in New Zealand is Merv Penny. Ex-farmer too, by the way. He hung up his gumboots.
Nice. I was wearing my gumboots this morning.
And the other thing too, of course, now he's introducing the next generation. He's brought his daughter on board with his music as well, and they make really, really good music together. They really do.
Oh, that sounds great. It's cool.
And obviously there's still something going. Production's hanging their head out the window. Maybe they're just... No.
Well, there's something going on.
There is something going on, literally.
It's this type of town, though.
It is that kind of town, but we're promoting the better side of the town, and well, things like this happen, I'm not due to go and make any appearances anywhere, am I?
No, not yet. But they'll get hold of me.
No jubilees or anything I'm supposed to be appearing at?
No.
Police functions? No? Good. Thanks. I'm glad for that. When I say anything about the police and making appearances, most people think that I'm breaking the law. No, I usually go and do charity functions and stuff like that for them as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's all part of giving back to the community, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And then they can arrest me afterwards.
Well, you and your best friend there. Sure.
Exactly. Well, got nothing to lose really, do I?
Oh, nice one.
Good segue, absolutely. Adam Leggett, please tell me all about Nothing to Lose.
Nothing to Lose is like a great story about two star-crossed lovers that just need to get out of their current situation and blow off all the baggage and all the stuff that's dragging them down. They just want to get out of their town. There's a good video for that we shot this summer on YouTube. You can find it in Dakota Pearl as well.
I've seen it.
You have? Cool.
I have. Literally, my production team, Brooke, said to me, come and have a look at this. This is really, really cool. So I've seen it and love it. And I have a chat to you about that very, very shortly. But first of all, here at Galaxy 107 FM, yes, Dakota Pearl and Nothing to Lose. Gosh. Yeah, I'm sorry about all the background sound effects that we've got going on.
Oh, you don't need to be sorry. That's wild. I wonder what's happened up there.
I don't know. Maybe they've tried to make a withdrawal from
we
the
will
bank.
find out, though, no doubt.
Yeah. Maybe it's
Well,
just the
it's
boys
already-
racking up, wanting to get an extra badge or two on their patch.
It could be.
You know, having a bit of fun with the police. What the hell?
Yeah.
Or it's an exercise. How many times can we run around the block in 10 minutes?
Yeah. It could be that too. So you grew up in Ontario, my friend?
Yeah, to the north.
What's it like there? Tell me a little bit about it.
Oh no, Ontario's a big province. It's probably like the size of it'd be close to the size of the North Island. It's a really big province. It takes to drive tip to top about 20 hours of driving. So it's a pretty big province, which means it spans a lot of different temperatures. Where I'm from, it's minus 40 degrees Celsius most of the winter. And then in the summertime, it's like plus 30 most of the summer. It's just staggering heat. So, and it's rough. It's all farmland and country.
Well, we're used to the 30s, 40s from time to time.
Yeah, just the negatives.
Just the negatives. I mean, we get grumpy if it's 0.
Oh, really? Yeah.
We do. I mean, if it's 1 or 2, oh my God, you know, you're never going to hear the end of it. It's damn cold.
Grant
Do you get
has the
much rain?
heater on all the time.
I'm sorry?
Do you get much rain?
Much rain? Well,
Yeah.
we don't have web feet yet.
We do get rain.
If you're coming from the west coast of the South Island, you know, well, you can be born with web feet down there. It's almost...
Oh, is that what's? Oh no, you weren't born there, so I
I
can't.
wasn't born there, no.
so
I was brought up there.
Yeah, so
Yes.
you won't have
See,
weird
that's the
feet.
difference.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the desk.
So fun making these memories with you. It's not now or never. It's somewhere together. Living life like we got nothing to lose. Like we got nothing to lose. Like we got nothing to lose. Like we got nothing to lose.
That's right. You come. You got me. Literally, you're listening to Galaxy 107 FM. 24 away from 12 o'clock. It is 24 degrees downtown. All the 24s right now. Wednesday, January the 8th, and absolutely loving Nothing to Lose. And I was just talking to Adam about where he comes from, and of course Ontario, big state. Province, whatever you want to call it, about the size of the North Island, all in its own right. And, well, it's cold there right now. They got snow. Wouldn't want to be there. Not one bit, no. It's not my style, literally. But as I walked in, Adam, I heard something about surfing. Now, I come from the west coast of the South Island. Absolutely wonderful surf. But where close to you do you go surfing?
Here we go lots of surfing in a place called Tofino, which is on the west coast of Canada. The island, Vancouver Island, that's on the opposite side, blocks Vancouver from any swell. So you have to go all the way to the island and then all the way to the west coast of that island to catch any of the Pacific swell.
Yeah, but it would be worth it though.
It's worth it, yeah. The water's freezing cold, but it's worth it.
Listen, I was brought up literally on a surfboard starting about 8 years of age. I used my father's big old longboard back in the day. He eventually gave it to me, but the only problem was I had about 15 blocks to walk with this thing, so it sort of got beveled at the back somehow.
Oh, yeah. Or on your head.
Yeah, literally. And it was old wooden one, if you know what I mean. So, believe me,
No.
yeah, it took a lot to get to the surf. It really, really did. Maybe about a day later, you might be able to recover just by getting there.
Holy cow!
You know,
Wow.
it was that heavy and cumbersome back in the day. But
Yeah.
yes, I have spent, to be very honest, over the last number of years, I actually haven't done the surfing as I should have. I'm just a little worried that I might even not be able to float a board anymore.
I would agree with you.
Oh, that's not true. You'd be fine. It's like riding a bike.
So they say. They said that about a number of things, and I still get slapped. Glad a man understands that joke. Anyway, while we were talking about getting you guys down here to New Zealand, you see, purely selfish, I got to be honest with you, we love to be able to fit New Zealand bands and New Zealand talent to international artists so that we can do a little, something together and get both of you in front of New Zealand audiences that can appreciate damn good music. Now, while I was saying that, I got to warn you though, we're a little crazy here. We do a few things a little bit different. Are you up for a challenge?
I'm up for a challenge always.
I love this, and I hope you speak for the band.
Boy.
Absolutely.
Great, they'll see you afterwards. Have you ever heard of a hoo-hoo grub?
Nope.
Okay, you've heard of a caterpillar, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, this is a caterpillar on steroids. It's big, it's white, it's like a double-decker bus to a mini.
Holy cow.
Okay, and what you do is you put the live body in your mouth, but bite off the head. Don't eat the head. The head is yucky, but when you crunch down on this, it's like eating creamy peanut butter.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, now maybe if you loosen this beforehand and afterwards is recommended.
If you drink before and afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely. So, the first part is to say, yes, I'm going to do it. The last part is, thank God it's over.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
But literally, it's more of a mind thing than a taste thing. It really does taste like peanut butter. And I've had many over the years. The indigenous folks of New Zealand, the Maori, actually find them a delicacy.
Oh, cool.
So, we'll take part in that. We do a thing called the Wild Foods Festival here in New Zealand, primarily down the west coast of the South Island, Hokitika, down there. That's where they deep fry stuff that really shouldn't be deep fried.
I love it.
I'm still waiting for the tent where they dip women in chocolate.
Yeah.
That believe me, I'll take a roll of quarters for that one. Really would. But at the same time, we could take you down the Franz Joseph Glacier and show you around a real living glacier and everything like that. It's really wonderful down there. Then take you down to maybe Queenstown. Now, Queenstown's like a little boutique town come wannabe city where all the A-listers from around the world go to get away from their friends and take their friends with them.
Okay.
Yeah, Shania Twain, for instance, owns a property down there.
Oh, really?
Kevin Costner was down there not so long ago. Same with Tom Cruise, a lot of the others, and all their mates that they wanted to get away from.
All the A-listers.
Yeah, absolutely. It's you never know who you're going to run into down there. It's the truth. You might even turn around and I'll be there.
That'd be pretty neat.
It's scary for some, literally. and as I say to you, I got to be frank and earnest. Like in Auckland I'm frank and in Queenstown I'm earnest.
You're two people then.
Yeah. Well, you never know, because while we're down there, what do you reckon, Barbara? We'll throw him off a bridge.
Well, you'll have to ask him first.
Open up off a bridge?
Yeah, absolutely.
He wants to.
Literally, we have a deal down there where we do a little bit of bungee jumping.
I'm down. I'm 1,000% down.
Nice. Love this, because literally, and all the time I've been doing it, you're the first person that actually really sounds like you mean that you want to do it. You really...
I've actually been bungee jumping before, so I love it. It's really cool.
Awesome. Well, AJ Hackett down there is a friend of mine. He was the founder of it here in New Zealand. So if you're going to get close to somebody, at least blame the person who bought it.
Okay, copy that.
Exactly. Besides that, you're not Australian. We'll attach the bungee.
What's that?
You're not Australian, so we'll attach the bungee.
Good stuff.
Nice. I got to let you know, I'm part of a parachuting club, a skydiving club and stuff like that, so if you feel like taking your adrenaline rush maybe a little bit higher, I'm certainly down with that as well. If you feel like being a part of it, we can arrange
I
it.
used my skydiving license, actually.
You do?
I did, yeah. I haven't jumped in years, but I used to have my license.
Okay, well, I've still got a current one, so believe me.
I'm 1,000% down. I love it.
Awesome, awesome. There was another flash out there. What's going on? Are people shooting stuff? Anyway, while we're on the subject of doing some stuff here in New Zealand, where we are here in Coburg, we're actually in between three major cities. One is Rotorua, which is a touristy city on the indigenous folks of New Zealand, being the Maori. You can find that everywhere there, literally, and we'll take you there, show you around. One is Whakatane, which is a little fishing village kind of city. Just recently we had a volcano blow up just a few kilometres off the shore there.
Ooh.
Yeah, big to-do about that one too, to be very honest with you. And then we got a little bit of a larger city, an export port city called Tauranga, and we export our woods and everything through that overseas. Now, just away from us, you see, we're kind of in the middle of between Rotorua and Tauranga, Rotorua and Whakatane. There's just a little way away from us. Don't know whether you're familiar with Lord of the Rings.
Absolutely.
Okay, about an hour and a half away is Middle Earth.
Oh, really?
So while we're here, and we would love to be able to show you and the band and everybody concerned with Dakota Pearl a little bit of Lord of the Rings. Now, having said that, just the other day I actually met the author of the title music of that, and he comes from Norway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is rather amusing, you know. Of course, Warner Brothers bought his music, and well, Peter Jackson, whom I actually went to university with.
Really?
Yeah, we did, and he used to show us his movies all the time. We thought he was something weird, you know, should have had something white wrapping around him in a spongy room. And believe me, I'll give you a list of some of his movies and you'll understand, literally. But he ended up being, of course, the producer of Lord of the Rings, and believe me, became a cert, and we wish him all the best. Literally. So we're going to arrange this author of the song to come to New Zealand and his band and get them all tied up. Having said that, of course, the authentic Lord of the Rings Hobbiton is a very, very big set and a very big tourist attraction, so we'll take you there and show you around that and take a few photos, everything like that. Now, I'm not sure whether you're married or have a girlfriend or something, and whether or not you'll be bringing that particular partner with you. Maybe she would like to go and see that. Hook up with Barbara. Barbara is an Olympic shopper.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
So, believe me, she knows how to take care of some of the women's stuff, if you know what I mean, and entertain them.
That's scary, though. That's a scary thing. It's easy money.
Yeah, well, you know, that frees us up for trouble.
Yeah, for sure.
It really does. And, of course, Barbara, she has a farm and everything like that, and you can go and have a look around the farm, and she just won't let me ride the bulls.
Well, that's a good thing. You don't want to do that. Those are dangerous things.
Well, actually, he's so tame, and literally you hop on him, just, you know, stay there.
Oh, really?
Just look at you. What the hell are you doing? Get the hell off me. You know what I mean? But not do anything. Yeah, absolutely love Bert. He's a great, great cow. Well, you know, Blue's the cow, isn't she? Yeah, I got it right. But she won't let me anywhere near her animals. I turned up one day with a little saddle and I says, I'm here to ride a sheep, and that was it. I was off the property.
What's that?
I turned up with a little saddle and said I was here to ride the sheep. She kicked me off her property.
Oh, I don't blame her.
No, you're not coming here. Yeah. True story, I really haven't. You know, I was kind of hell-bent on it. I got to be honest with you. I wanted to ride myself a sheepy and, well, no, wouldn't let me do that. Before we go to, and that was a good segue too, by the way.
Yeah.
But before we go to that, have you ever heard of Azor?
No.
Okay. And warn everybody in your band, we're all going to be taking part in this, so literally, I'll make sure that Barbara sends you instructional videos, let's call it that, so you know, I'm not joking with you, we're going to do this. Azorb is a big clear ball, literally. Now, as I said before and afterwards, is in order everywhere we go.
I'm a fan. We're all big fans.
Good stuff. Well, I tell you what, we'll put you in this ball and roll you down a hill. We'll get some people to run in front of you. You like human skittles, you know what I mean?
Yeah, take them out, like bowling.
Yeah, exactly. And now, you know, the more of these you have, when you tend to run over their, you know, the expressions on their faces are priceless.
For sure.
You know, I find myself absolutely cracking up when I come out of these things. You know, it's not my fault there's a little extra liquid, but hey, maybe you've drunk too much. But I'm always in for a good zorbing. It's a lot of fun. It really, really is. And believe me, you'll absolutely love Rotorua. So we're kind of hell-bent on taking you and Dakota Pearl to Rotorua. Speaking of hell-bent, tell me about it.
We actually changed the name of the song due to it being called Hellbent. I think it's now labeled as Make It Loud because of the unfriendly radio playability of the word hell. Is kind of a cuss word. So this song is literally about having a good time. That's all this song is about.
Well, you know, I absolutely love Make It Loud, and I do introduce it as Make It Loud, but originally here, you see, I've got their name, Hellbent, and
I know.
I'm not shy about saying Hellbent to anybody on any radio. It doesn't matter. You know, if it's a cuss word, well, you know, F man. But hell, come on, you know, it's almost like taking your bra off, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, hell.
How do you know?
Better, doesn't it?
Yeah, I feel so much better with my bra off, I've got to be honest with you. But I'm hell-bent on getting into trouble anyway, so I really, really am. Joining us live is Adam Leggett from the band, of course, Dakota Pearl. You're right here at Galaxy, and Make It Loud. Sweeting, Barbara.
Oh, not yet. Hi, Chris, Andres. Hi, Rory.
Now, a young man called Tim Steinrich
He's watching.
from a band called The Mighty One is a big fan of yours, and he was texting us, can't wait for the interview today, so he's all joining us right now.
Oh, super cool.
And if you ever get a chance to meet up with the man, absolute brilliant artist in his own right.
Awesome. I'm sure you guys have tons of amazing artists in New Zealand.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We do,
Kind of.
we do, but as I say to you, we have a certain quality that we stick with, and we would rather go to the world and find, you know, it's hard to find the quality in New Zealand that we are actually looking for. We do play and promote New Zealand artists, but they've got to come up to the, you know, to the right quality.
Yeah.
Copy that.
You know, so that's why we talk to people like yourself of your quality.
I can't tell you how much we appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Well, I tell you something. We think that you're on the precipice of actually making it. We really, really do. So
We hope so. We're working super hard. We're busting ass. We played 36 shows last summer alone, and it was just like so much fun. Absolutely, just the most fun we've ever had in our entire lives.
Awesome. And well, for us, we like to get behind you, stuff like that, and I will talk about that very, very shortly. The next one up, of course, is your last one, Dirt Roads. So we'll have a chat
Dirt
about
Roads.
that as well. But there's a couple of things I'm going to throw at you, literally.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Poor Adam. I feel sorry for him.
Well, he's safe. He can duck.
God.
He's got an off button. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 6 away from 12 o'clock. It is 25 degrees. Been there for a little while. Headed on up. Barbara actually went over 28 degrees again. Unreal. She's calling the shots as far as the weatherman goes. I should learn from her. I think she's learned too much from me. It is Wednesday, January the 8th, and absolutely elated to be talking to what I think is going to be future legend in the game, Adam Leggett from the band Dakota Pearl. Now, having said that, Adam, what are your influences? What were your influences? Because I got here that you're were into punk and into metal at one stage back in the day, and just wondering why you transitioned to the music and the genre that you're playing today.
I actually was writing and recording records along with country lines while I was playing in the band Flush during the old time. So I had already had a wide spectrum country kind of music. I grew up on a farm in northern Ontario, many farms in our family. So it was always played in my house. My dad always played it. And to be completely honest, I hated country music growing up. But then later on, as I got older, I found out that storytelling of the music and the simplicity of how it's brought to the table it just appealed to me. And then I just started writing more and more. Like being able to tell a story and connect with someone on any level at all is what's most important. And I think it's the best thing in the world. It's so much fun.
You know, I get that, and believe me, I went through a punk phase as well. Even in England, while I was over there, got into the Sid Richardses and the Crash Promotions, all that sort of stuff. Kind of get some weird looks when you got one of these big nappy pins going through your head trying to get on a bus. They want to know whether you're off Doctor Who or something. True story, somebody asked me that one day. But, you know, you get those trick safety pins that you can put on your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, saves them, yeah.
Does nothing for your mohawk, though. Having this other part of the safety pin coming, and it really destroys a good mohawk, I got to be honest with you. But yes, I went through all of that, and of course I'm a big fan of metal, I've got to be straight up there. But having said that, being an engineer, being a DJ, I love all forms of music, and it's nice to know that you can slot in and have your own profession, your own personal preferences, if I may put it like that, but then get down to the money end, you know what I mean, and produce something of this caliber. Now, I got to ask you, where did you get this work recorded?
This was done in Vancouver, British Columbia. We were lucky enough to work with Jeff Johnson, who's he's won Producer of the Year many years in a row here in British Columbia. The studio is called Studio Down Under, and it's in Abbotsford, Vancouver, British Columbia. And we love the studio. It's run by this great old fella named Soren, and he is a technical genius.
Well,
he's a mad.
I got to let you know, my friend, that we have so many artists actually go through Jeff Johnson and his studios. We really know the name. We respect everything that happens there. You couldn't have done better. You really couldn't, because that is a quality piece of work right there.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We couldn't agree more.
And literally, I've been an engineer myself, not only doing recording studios, but also doing front of house for bands going around the world, everything like that. So I know all facets of what it's like as a person listening to mixed music, if you know what I mean, and get it.
Yeah,
especially trying to recreate it from the studio to do it live. I know what's involved, which is not quite as easy as it may sound. Now, having said that, my friend, I am a seasoned DJ as well, and I listen to music not like a fan would listen to music. I listen to it in its increments. I break it down, try and figure out how it was done, where it was done, shading, everything like that. What is done with it. Now, believe me, that's what turned me on to your music, is when I first heard it, I absolutely loved it for the quality that was produced. And I got to congratulate you for using Jeff Johnson and getting everything the way that it is. Now, what I'm going to ask you is, are you planning on doing another album soon?
Yes, we are, absolutely. We are. I am in my studio right now, and I'm demoing all the songs that I've written. So My process is I will demo the songs in my studio, and then I'll bring them to the band. We'll adjust and fix them, and then we'll decide which ones we want to keep and which ones we want to get rid of, which ones I need to rewrite completely. And then when we're done all that, we'll all play on the demos, and then I'll take those demos that I've done in my studio, and we'll give it to Jeff. And like Jeff agreed to work with us again, which is freaking amazing. And then he'll be like, yes, no, and then when we have our songs listed down, we go to work. Like, we will rehearse just those songs for recording for 3 months straight, and we will just play our brains out on those songs. So when we hit the studio, there's no messing around. We roll in, super pro show, and just go to work. And that's how it's got to be done. You got to know your material inside and out prior to going in.
You know, I love that work ethic. I really, really do. I think that's a wonderful way of being able to approach things. And at the same time, how would you like to get back in touch with us and release some of that work with us?
You'll be the first to know when we have a new single out. We will give you our everything. Attention will go to you guys, Galaxy. Like, thank you so much for playing our music. Thank you so much for your support. You can't tell you what it means to us. It's tough for us to get out there in the market when you're not anybody yet, because we're still nobody, right?
Well, I got to let you know, Adam, you see, without people like you, I wouldn't have a job, literally. So it goes both ways, if you know what I mean. We like to be able to find what we think is somebody that is ready and willing to make it in the market, literally, and get behind them as much as possible. Now, what I'm going to ask you is, if you've got any CDs, how would you like to send us a few CDs? We can do a competition, keep Dakota Pearl rolling right here at Galaxy.
Absolutely. You know what we'll do is I'll get the address off Barbara, and we'll send some T-shirts, we'll send some CDs, we've got stickers, we'll send you a nice big box of merch, and we'll get that out as soon as possible.
Absolutely. Love swag. Love swag. Give me swag, believe me. Because we love to be able to give away a lot of things on behalf of our interviewees and people. It's all part of the marketing for us. We love to be able to keep you going, literally. Having said that, you know that we're going to do a little video with you after we finish this. But at the same time, have you ever heard of late night television in Jacksonville, Florida?
I'm not too familiar with it, but yeah, I know late night television for sure.
Okay, well, a good friend of ours, our sister company literally is Jacksonville Late Night Television, and run by Frank Moomer over there. And he's saying, Grant, all the time to us, please send us your interviews that you do. We'll break it down and put it together for television purposes. But at the same time, send us the music and everything like that. So would you mind if we co-promoted you to Jacksonville, Florida?
That would be amazing. That would be so great. Thank you very much.
By the way, about 60,000 people watch this show at night.
Wow.
Not bad. Not 5 million, Frank, but not bad. Not bad at all. And don't be surprised if Frank gets in touch with you at some stage and asks you, would you mind coming into the studios? You never know. He might want to get you in there and do something live with you as well. So if you're ever touring down that way, you might be able to shake hands and make an evening of it. You know what I mean?
That would be so cool.
Awesome. It's all part of what we do as far as we can, from humble little New Zealand here in New Zealand to the better entertainers of the world. And literally, we do feel that you're on the precipice right now to make it. We really, really do. And are looking very excited in having you come down here and joining us here in New Zealand and doing a couple of shows, maybe about 4 or 5 shows. And, well, you know, you might make a bit of money at the same time.
That would be so fun.
Yeah. And we'll throw maybe a couple at Australia as well, but only because we like their money, right? Exactly. Yes, absolutely. But while you're down here, we'll take you. Wow, you never know. I might put you in my car, take you for a ride around our dirt roads.
I love dirt roads.
There you go. I love dirt roads too. Tell me about dirt roads.
Dirt roads is literally written about Pemberton, the place where we live. It's just like, we love to drive around in our big trucks and like tear up some dirt, and that's all it's about. Hitting the swimming holes and drinking some beers.
You're a Kiwi redneck.
I think that New New Zealand and Canada have a lot of similarities as far as people go, because we meet a lot of Australians and a lot of New Zealanders here in Whistler and Pemberton area. And honestly, I share the most camaraderie with New Zealanders. Like all the time, whenever we meet a Kiwi, it's a completely different attitude. It's a completely different person than the Australians. It's like comparing Canadians to Americans.
Kia ora, bro. Literally. Welcome. Right here at Galaxy 107 FM with Adam Langett from the band, of course, Dakota Pearl and Dirt Roads. Gosh, it's hot.
It's getting there.
How was that, my bro?
That's fun. This is awesome.
Nice, nice. Next time, maybe we might meet the whole band as well.
Totally. It's just work day. Everyone's at work. We all have our holidays. We went right back to work.
Hi, Dave.
That's a 4-letter word around
We
here.
have Dave Trimble online.
Dave Timble's online right
He
now.
says, hello, Adam.
He says hi. He does.
No.
Believe me, Dave, he's surviving. He
Yes.
is.
And Molly, it's not quite, it's just after lunchtime. We're
That's-
up, not up late.
Yeah, it's only 12:05 in the afternoon, lunchtime, noon, you know?
And the guest is from Canada,
Yes,
Pemberton, Canada.
Absolutely.
Look it up.
yes. Look them up. Dakota Pearl. So we'll wrap it up from here, but don't go anywhere just yet, Adam, because believe me, we do want to do a couple of things to get you. We'll do a quick ad for Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay.
Very, very simple. It's like, hi, this is Adam from Dakota Pearl, giving a shout out to late night television, Jacksonville, Florida, something like that.
Awesome. Sounds good to me.
And we'll do one, of course, that we'll put on our website as well. And as I said to you, people, I don't know why, but they like to go and have a look at what we've got on there, and it's weird.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, believe me. One of these days I'm going to have a photo of me in a mankini up there and I'll just lose everybody.
Oh, no. Can't wait for that
Like all
one.
those DTs.
Yeah, exactly. You know, the thing about the mankini though, my bro, is I don't know where I can put my logo.
Well, exactly. Where are you going to put it, right?
I want to put it in a
the back.
I want to put it in a place where actually women can have a good look.
Will it have a
Okay, so I'm
cheese
just writing
plate?
this down. So it's Jacksonville Late Night Television?
Yeah, I tell you what, relax just now because we'll go through it anyway.
Okay.
But just giving you a quick heads up. But what we'll do is we'll close it out from this side on the radio side.
Okay.
And after that, as I say, don't go anywhere. We'll do some funny photos and stuff like that. Yeah, most people put them on their phones and show all their friends
well,
just to
Grant
scare
would
the
be
hell out of
funny.
people, you know. This is a Kiwi. They do stuff like that.
I don't think I'm going to be funny.
Anyway, let's go back to the desk.
Chop, chop.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 8 after 12 o'clock. Yes, I know we've gone over 22 degrees downtown, going down a little bit. Been an exciting interview actually. Police and the whole deal's been involved today. It is Wednesday, January the 8th, and I'm talking, of course, to Adam Leggett from the band Dakota Pearl. Now, Adam, it has been an absolute pleasure, an honour for me to meet you, sir, and absolutely want to welcome you to the Galaxy family.
Well, thank you so much. We're so to be part of the family.
And by the way, you survived. Wasn't that bad?
It wasn't that bad. This
Well-
has been a blast.
Yeah, exactly. And as I told you right from the start, this will be like no other interview you've ever done or will want to do again. But if you do come back a second time, my victim, I want to welcome you back and bring all your brand spanking new music to us. Want to see you guys down here in New Zealand playing in front of New Zealand audiences. I think there would be an absolute killer show. I really do. But overall, just make sure you got enough bail money with you.
I'll leave that up to my wife.
Can't you throw some in for me too?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We'll take it.
Yeah, I might need some after that. But Adam, absolute pleasure to have you, and am looking forward to you coming back again. And also, I'm just going to say to you, next time you're near a 58 or anything like that, a mixing board or anything, how about doing a couple of quick voiceovers for us saying, hi, it's Adam Lambert, you can hear us on Galaxy 107 FM. MP3 them through to us, we'll add them to everybody else that does it. Love to be able to keep you guys rolling here at Galaxy.
Absolutely. I'll do one better. I've got a recording studio in my house, so I'll do it in a nice place and it'll sound fantastic.
Brilliant, brilliant, because believe me, we would love to be able to keep Dakota Pearl going here at Galaxy, and believe me, I think you guys are going to be a great success in the very, very near future. I really do. I think 2020s are going to be good for Dakota Pearl.
I hope so. I hope you're right. We're going to work really hard for it.
Nice. And at the same time, big hello to Dave, Gavin, Bryce, Rosalind and Dean for us, and looking forward to meeting them next time around. What do you reckon?
I'm sure it's likewise as well for them.
Awesome. So that's, of course, Dakota Pearl coming out of Hamilton, British Columbia, right here at Galaxy, and, of course, Adam Leggett, the vocals guitarist right there. You're right here at Galaxy.